Hey guys, it's John here. We've just arrived into Brazil and I thought I'd give you a little bit of a video to update you on how we're doing. When Lara and I were first invited out to South America, first thing we had to do was to quit our jobs. So I marched right into my boss's office and told him I was fed up with all of it and I was just going. No, I'm kidding. Actually, my employers at Expedition were incredibly understanding and supportive in what we were doing, and really, encouraged us along the way. So that's been awesome. We got flights with Iberia, which were really good. They messaged us to say for a couple of £100 we could upgrade to first class, all the way on the leg from Spain to Brazil. And I thought, well, do you know what? You only need one kidney. So we sold one and paid for that upgrade. And it was like my first time in first class and really great and special. So very good. And, we'll be fine with just the one kidney, I'm sure. So I've got my travel buddy, Lara, along on the journey with me for the adventures. And when we were in first class, we did see something that shocked us a bit. So we've been in the seats here for about 20 minutes now, and sadly I've kind of found something I'm very uncomfortable with, which is not what I expected to experience in business class. If you look here, this is the list of teas: chamomile, bonus chamomile, mint tea, red tea, green tea, Euro blend, whatever the heck that means, lime tea. They just listed 7 different teas, and there's not a single actual cup of tea on there, let alone Earl Grey. It's one of the kind of more concerning things that I've seen so far about the kind of place we're going to. I don't know, I think Lara's okay with it, but I don't think that makes it okay. And this is very, very scary stuff. When we flew into Sao Paulo, which is our first stop in Brazil, we had to get from one side of the city at Guarulhos Airport to Congonhas, which is about 22 miles across a city that is famous for incredible traffic jams. And we did that in an Uber, which was incredibly cheap, about £17 for an hour and a half's, maybe 2 hours journey across the city. While we were traveling across the city, we did indeed see the really exciting traffic jam Sao Paulo is so famous for, that can extend to like 180 kilometers in some circumstances. I don't really know how that's possible. And we also saw that at different parts of the route, they've got some quite interesting urban art they've done on the sides of the roads. And in other areas of the city, they have some not so interesting urban art. These kind of slashed graffiti I found not just in Sao Paulo, but in other areas of Brazil as well. It's seemingly one style, quite ugly. I have been reliably informed that the roadsides of Sao Paulo aren't quite so exciting as the actual city itself, which has some amazing museums. We've been invited by somebody already who lives there to go and see the museums and galleries. So hopefully I'll give you an update on what the city's actually like in another video. Then on the flight from Congonhas to Goiânia Airport with LATAM absolutely fine, we are arriving in the middle of rainy season, and we could see these clouds marauding over the landscape, dropping incredible amounts of tropical rain in short spaces of time. Then we had the approach down to Goiânia, the city, and a very bumpy landing, but everybody's still alive, so it's all good. At the airport, we were met by Giles, Stevens, and Titus, 2 English speakers who it's going to be great to be with. We also got to meet some of the locals as well. This is Fabio and Josie, and Ricardo and Daniela, who have been hosting us for the first few days of our time here. Absolutely incredible hosts, and I'll share more about what the pace of life is like in another video shortly, but we're having a great time.